All the information shared in this video is available on the public platform. Nothing is discussed here which may breach the confidentiality of our armed forces. Defense Detective respects our defense forces and works only on the information that is available for public use.
Can India's air defense system detect 400 stealth fighter jets? This question is often asked by the viewers through comments from Defense Detective. Now the answer to this question has been found. News has come from America that yes, S-400 can also track their best stealth fighter jet F-35. Washington Post, which is a well-known and trusted media house of America, after talking to many military experts, has said that the S-400 air defense system made in Russia is so powerful that it can detect and track even the F-35 stealth fighter jet. The Russian S-400 stands out as the global pinnacle of air defense systems, boasting unparalleled capabilities. On the other hand, the F-35 is hailed as the most successful fifth-generation stealth aircraft that dominates the global fighter jet market. The S-400 Triumph, also known as the Sa-21 Growler within NATO circles, boasts an impressive array of capabilities, including the ability to deploy various missiles tailored to engage different air threats. With an engagement range spanning nearly 400 kilometers and highly praised counter-stealth capabilities, the Triumph has earned a reputation as a formidable adversary capable of challenging America's air dominance. The S-400's ability to counter any aircraft has been a significant factor in its export success. For instance, India, which signed a contract for 5 squadrons of S-400 missiles, has placed its trust in this advanced Russian air defense system to counter China's fifth-generation fighter jet, the J-20. US hesitant to deploy F-35 near S-400. While the possibility of confrontation between these two formidable weapons systems may seem remote, the concerns surrounding their coexistence are very real. The crux of the issue lies in the fear that the S-400 could compromise the sensitive technology and operational capabilities of the F-35. The diplomatic fallout from the acquisition of the S-400 by Turkey, a NATO member, serves as a poignant example of the tensions surrounding the issue. Kathryn Wheelbarger, then as acting Assistant Secretary of Defense, succinctly summarized this concern when she openly acknowledged that the S-400 was specifically designed to target and neutralize aircraft like the F-35. She told that, "It is inconceivable to imagine Russia not taking advantage of that intelligence collection opportunity." This sentiment was also echoed by General Todd Walters, who led the US-European Command, emphasizing the fundamental incompatibility between the F-35 and the S-400. Despite the low likelihood of confrontation between these two military assets, the mere presence of the S-400 in regions where the F-35 operates poses a complex and multifaceted challenge. Defense experts suggest that the presence of the S-400 near the F-35 could enhance Russia's capacity to improve radar detection of American aircraft. Additionally, with increased access to F-35 data, S-400 owners and operators may more effectively identify vulnerabilities in the aircraft. Hellenic Air Force Colonel and electronics engineer Konstantinos Zikidis told media, the S-400 utilizes 2 or 3 radars, which complement each other. Therefore, even if the main search radar may not be able to obtain a weapons-grade track, it can cue other radars to obtain an accurate track. Is the S-400 truly capable of detecting stealth jets? The roots of the S-400's technological prowess can be traced back to its predecessor, the S-300 system. While the S-400 shares much of its hardware with the S-300, significant upgrades have been made to the radar systems, software, and missile types. These enhancements provide the S-400 with increased flexibility in target intercepts and extended range capabilities. At the heart of the S-400's counter-stealth capabilities is the NEBOEM radar system, which comprises 3 distinct arrays operating at different frequency bands. By leveraging low-frequency radar arrays such as the NEBO SVU, VHF band, and the Protivnik G, L band, the NEBOEM system can detect the presence of stealth fighters as they approach. While these low-frequency arrays may not provide the image fidelity required for targeting, they play a crucial role in initial detection and tracking. For instance, the F-35 boasts an RCS of approximately 0.0015 square meters, while the F-22's RCS is even smaller, ranging from 0.0001 to 0.0002 square meters. Despite these advancements in stealth technology, no modern fighter can entirely evade detection against low-frequency radar bands. A peer-reviewed assessment by Hellenic Air Force Colonel and electronics engineer Konstantinos Zikidis sheds light on the capabilities of the NEBOEM system. According to Zikidis' research, the low-frequency arrays employed by the NEBOEM can detect the F-117 Nighthawk at ranges of up to 350 km in optimal conditions and potentially as far as 72 km under heavy jamming. S-400 versus F-35, who will win? The data provided by Hellenic Air Force Colonel Zikidis depicts the detection range of the S-400 system's low-frequency radars against the F-117. Given that the F-117's radar cross-section is approximately 30 times larger than that of the F-22 and at least double that of the F-35, the detection and targeting range of these advanced fighters will be significantly diminished. According to past estimates, the S-400 radar systems could spot an F-35 when it approaches within roughly 20 miles. However, the F-35 is armed with air-to-ground missiles capable of reaching targets up to 40 to 60 miles away. Launching from a distance well beyond the S-400's 20-mile detection range, the F-35 missile stands a strong chance of hitting its target without risking the aircraft. Expert take on the issue. Speaking with media, Patricia Malines, a defense analyst closely monitoring Russian defense industries, said, when comparing the F-35 with Russian air defenses like the S-300 and S-400, the Turks are the only ones who have tested and know the results. According to Turkish reports, the S-400 was able to detect the F-16, F-35, and even the F-22. No one except the Turks can confirm this. There have also been incidents reported in recent years where the F-35 was unable to detect the S-300. Marines highlighted that the crucial factor is not whether the S-300 and S-400 can detect stealth fighters but rather if they can maintain tracking long enough to effectively engage the target. She also told that, in other words, the effectiveness of these systems against the F-35 depends on the circumstances. Another consideration is which version of the F-35 is being discussed as the US continues to enhance the aircraft. Stealth fighters like the F-35 possess technology that results in variable radar cross-sections, RCS, which impacts their detectability. Moreover, the pilot's maneuvering capabilities play a significant role in the detection process. Marines also suggested that it was reasonable to assume that the aircraft might be detected before or after the pilot fires HARM or high-speed anti-radiation missiles, with considerations for the range of these missiles, such as the new AGM with a 300 km range, enhancing pilot security. Overall, there is good news for India, because 3 regiments of S-400 have been deployed, delivery of 2 regiments is still pending. Russia will also deliver them by next year, that is, when all 5 S-400 are deployed, then it will go to China. The threat posed by their stealth fighter jet J-20 will be greatly reduced. Apart from this, Pakistan is also trying to get stealth fighter jets from China and Turkey, so they will also get an idea of how far-sighted India is. That arrangements have already been made to counter that threat.